people are fickle. Sit up and be a lady or be a man, That, first of all, has given you one level of rep. If you like, don't believe me. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is officially my second video and I am very happy to have you here. In fact, I looked forward to today all through the week and it's finally here. So welcome. If you're new here, please like, share and subscribe. I am assuring you that you're really going to enjoy yourself here because this is officially our second video. I want us to start a tradition on this channel which would be called "What are you currently reading?" Reading is one habit that would always benefit you. It will never ever not benefit you. So everyone is going to put in what they are currently reading in the comment section, and this is also going to help people that are not sure of what they want to read next, or people that don't even read normally. If they come into the comment section and they see us all putting names of books, either fiction or non-fiction, it would interest them to also get into that habit. So that is our own little way of helping the society. I am getting into this book which I just got from Amazon, called My Sister the Serial Killer. This book interests me so much because of the title. It is by Oyinkan Braithwaite. Oyinkan, I'm so sorry if you're watching this YouTube channel. I am very sorry. If you know Oyinkan, please tell her I am sorry. Her surname is very complicated to pronounce, but I am very interested in reading her book because of the title, and I am sure that I'm going to enjoy it. Now that we have talked about the book for the week, let's get right into the purpose of this video. When I was in my early 20s, I used to think that confidence is something that people were born with. I used to think it is innate, which means that people brought it from heaven, basically. And it took growing up and working on myself to realize that confidence is actually more than that. Of course, some people are very lucky. They grew up in homes where confidence had been instilled in them since when they were kids, and they carried it forward, and it shows in how they talk, it shows in how they carry themselves, it shows in so many ways. But for some of us, we had to build it, and that is one of the reasons why I decided to speak about this today. I used to wake up in the morning and just wish confidence upon myself. I would stand and say, oh, today I am going to be confident, I'm just going to go into the room and I'm going to be confident. It doesn't work that way. I am here to tell you that for free. It really does not work that way. You cannot wish confidence upon yourself. No, it's something you have to consciously work on. It's something you have to consciously grow. It's something you have to consciously pay attention to. Are you feeling me? If you're feeling me, let me know, okay? When I say confidence, I don't mean rude. I don't mean being disrespectful. I mean knowing who you are, knowing what you carry, knowing what grace, the grace of God upon your life, understanding your capacity as a person as well. I am not saying go out there and speak to people rudely. I am not saying go out there and be disrespectful to people. And because of that, I am going to give you 5 habits that I built consistently over the years and that has shaped me into the confident woman that I am today. The first one is choose a sport. If you watch so many videos, you would see that there's like a guideline, there's a to-do list, but the tips that I am going to give you are not tips that are typical. They are tips that would help you in your day-to-day life. And one of these tips is what I just mentioned now, which is choose a sport. And when I say choose a sport, I mean choose a form of exercise. For me, I go to the gym. That is the best form of exercise for me. It does not have to be the best form of exercise for you. If it is tennis you would like to play, you can go for it. But it has helped me build consistency. It has helped me build discipline. It has helped me increase my mental capacity. Yours could be swimming. Yours could be playing tennis. So finishing at the gym and realizing that I actually finished all the exercises I was meant to do for that day gives me the mindset that there is nothing I set my mind to do for that day that I would not be able to achieve. So helps me on the days that I I'm not meant to go to the gym, because I tell myself that I went to the gym for 5 days. I did what I was meant to do. I did it well. Therefore, I deserve to have rest for the remaining days of the week. Now, number 2 is reading. Let me tell you something. Life meets you at your level of preparation. I can't just come here and sit down and start talking about confidence if I don't know what I am talking about, or if I don't have knowledge about this. I am sitting down here discussing confidence with you with confidence because I have read books about this. And like I said earlier in this video, that if there is one thing reading is going to do for you, reading is going to change your life. It benefits you in every way. It increases your vocabulary. It helps you put words together. It helps you become knowledgeable. If you're the kind of person that you prefer fictional books, go for it. If you're the kind of person that you prefer non-fictional books, go for it. If you're the kind of person that you prefer to just read newspapers, or if let's even leave reading aside a bit. Let's talk about just getting knowledge. Get into audiobooks, get into podcasts, get into YouTube videos, watch the news. Just get as much information as possible. Getting knowledge from one way or the other totally helps you build your confidence, so that when you're in rooms, when they're having serious conversations, you would have something to contribute. The best way to live life is not to be narrow-minded. Reading totally helps you, or getting knowledge from one way or the other totally helps you build your confidence. So in your inner mind, you would know that you're trying your best to become better. So if you enter rooms and they are talking about something you really don't know much about, you're not going to feel somehow about it. And that is because you know that usually you are the kind of person that reads. So this is just a new information, and you're going to look at it with a learning mindset. That your brain knows that, oh, this is a new information. And because your brain is already used to you reading and adding on new information, it will add it to that stack, and it will become a part of you. When you read a lot, you become very, very articulate. You know how to string words together. Let me tell you something. No matter how good you are at what you do, if you don't know how to deliver, nobody is going to rate you. The third habit that has helped me build confidence over the years is dressing well. I know people say that, oh, you can wear whatever you want. It does not make you less of a person. My dear, it makes you less of a person. Sit up and be a lady or be a man, dress well, look good. People are fickle. There is nothing we can do about it. What you have in your control is how you dress. It is how you present yourself. You have to dress well as a person. This is one thing that has really helped me all through the years. When I enter into rooms, I like it when people look at me and they say, oh my God, she's looking good. That, first of all, has given you one level of rep. If you like, don't believe me. These are habits that when you put them together, they become a whole. I'm not saying that always seek external validation. That's not the reason for point 3. The reason for point 3 is for you to dress well so you can be addressed well. Also, it helps you as a person. Listen, whenever I dress well, I take on a new character. For example, right now, I'm taking on a new character. I'm just joking. But whenever I dress well, there's this confidence. There's this way it oozes out of you, When you dress well, God. When you look put together, people would literally want to hear what you have to say. If you have something to say, you don't have to be the most fashion conscious person before you look put together. You can invest in basics, just a white t-shirt and a blue jean. You can wear monochrome outfits. I'm not saying wear orange. That's going to look absolutely ridiculous, and you're going to blind us. Check TikToks, check Instagram for outfit inspo. If you're not a social media person, ask someone that is very fashion conscious in your life. All these things are very important. Fix your nails. You don't even have to fix your nails. Just keep your nails neat. It brings more beauty to your person. So try it. This is what has helped me for the longest time. I always try my best to look good. That has been the memo. Guys, start getting the memo. This is your life. Not just looking good for others. Look good for yourself. Don't you want to look at yourself in the mirror and say, oh my God, is this me? It boosts your confidence. It boosts your level of audacity. It makes you feel insecurity, when people ask you, it's nice, don't you want to hear that? I'm not saying you must care about what other people are saying, but at least look good for yourself, care about yourself enough to get other people to notice. That's the point. Number 4, learn to listen. Let us try not to interrupt people when they are talking, and to keep quiet when we don't know something. You don't have to give your input. If people are having a conversation and you don't have anything to contribute, it is perfectly fine. It even makes you wise. It makes you a wise person. It doesn't make sense when everyone is having a conversation and you literally have nothing to add to it, but because you just want to talk, you just want your voice to be heard. That's attention seeking, by the way. Everybody's going to look at you like, what are you saying? They're just going to look at you like, okay. Because by the time you finish the rambling, they are going to wonder what exactly your point is. Only give your inputs when necessary. When you have something tangible to say, don't just start talking and... Have you been in places whereby you would say something and because somebody just wants to contribute, not because they have anything really tangible to say, they will say the exact same thing you said, and then you will look at the person and be like, I don't understand, that's what I just said. Make your own point. These are scenarios that happen in life, for real. I've experienced it so many times that I would say something and the person next to me will repeat the same thing, and I have to tell them that that's what I just said. I'm not saying that every situation is because they don't have something tangible to say. Sometimes people can repeat what you said. You would know this type of scenarios when it happens, when the person doesn't have anything tangible to say, they just want to contribute. So don't be that person, please. Always keep quiet if you don't have anything tangible to say. Just sit still. Nobody's going to think you're a fool. Nobody is going to think you don't have self. In fact, it's going to raise your confidence, because the ability to sit down and listen is actually a very good skill. And I am also working so hard on that. I'm working on my ability to listen. Although when I interject into conversations, I have something tangible to say. For me, it's more of I need to wait for people to finish their train of thoughts before I go into it. But what I am telling you now is, apart from trying to listen, you need to also learn to not say anything when you don't have something tangible to say. It's perfectly fine. Please, please, please. It even helps you look put together. And when you finally have something tangible to say, people would want to listen. So, yeah. And the 5th one, I hope you've been enjoying this conversation. Learn to look directly into the eyes of the person you're talking to. Like I'm staring deep into your soul right now. What are you gonna do about it? You need to learn to look into people's eyes. You need to learn to communicate with people, eyeball to eyeball, aura for aura, egusi for egusi. No matter the conversation. I'm not saying now stare into their soul like a cat. No, sometimes look away, but don't make it so obvious. Even if you're shy, let me tell you a secret. 95% of the people you meet also feel anxiety, because when they are in rooms where they are with people they are not familiar with, they do feel anxious. But the difference between them and you is they've already told themselves that they are in this room for a reason. So they look at you, they stare right into your eyes, but you're shying away. Don't shy away. That's what I learned. I don't shy away. When I'm having conversations with people, I'm looking at you straight in the eyes. Let's talk about it. Learn to look at people straight in the eyes. Talk to them, let them feel your words. But it's a key habit to being confident. When you do it the first, second, third, fourth, fifth time, my dear, the 6th time it will become natural to you. To be honest, not the 6th time, because habits take 2 to 8 months before they become natural, but it will become a part of you, a conscious part of you. These are some of the habits that have helped me to become more confident as a young woman in her 20s. If you would like to know more, I still have more in my pocket, but I don't want to bore you guys to death. But if you would like to hear more, just let me know in the comment section. I can put together a part 2. Like I said, there are so many things that we have to talk about. I have a vlog coming in next week. I don't know if I should post the vlog next week, But I have a vlog that you would really enjoy. I am going to Greece tomorrow. I'm going to spend 24 hours in Greece to reset and just rest. I plan to put together a vlog for you guys, just for you to see Greece in a resting type of way. Kind of view. So yeah, and I'm sure you're going to love it, to be very honest. Well, now we have come to the end of today's YouTube video. If you watched to the end, could you please leave a comment? Tell me which of these points resonate more with you. Share, like, repost if there is something like that on YouTube, etc. Thank you guys for joining me today. My name remains Adiola Jetson. See you next week, same time, same day, maybe. Thank you.